like I said, I know I'm putting. I gotta laugh. I'm putting up to 1,500 shots a day, and shot so well all playoffs. Confidence extremely high, and to be having these unfortunate bounces and these looks that are just not going in, it's tough. It's tough for sure. I'm glad. Confidence-wise, I just got to keep shooting.
You know what cap is? Cap.
Yeah. Yes.
To make 300 in a day takes about 45 minutes. So if you're taking 1,500, it's going to take you about 2.5 hours. And you already practicing shooting rest on his cap.
Is it a cap clip or nah? You think you're right?
Major cap clip. But even if that ain't the point of the clip. The clip is like, yo, you're playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
There's no definite thing. Like, you can have the best form, you can have a good look, you can have, it's just still a probability.
That is.
There's shots where it took little to no effort to kind of throw up and it still go in. And it's just like, oh shit. Because I even look at Steph Curry sometimes and be like, how the fuck did he make that goddamn shot?
Yeah.
And it still go in. Then I look at other people, it's like, yo, when I go into the goddamn the gym and I shoot my damn shots, I'm like, why the fuck that shit ain't going in? That shit felt good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just a probability.
Yeah.
But I understand what, Karl-Anthony Towns is saying right here. It's like he's just going through a rough patch. And that happens in basketball. What they say, Peggy, shooters do what?
Shoot.
Shooters do what?
Shoot.
You just got to keep shooting.
Come on now.
Klay Thompson went through the same thing. Those droughts, and it still has to come down to confidence.
Yeah.
Like, when you start seeing, that's where they say, go to the free throw line, get to the basket, get to the cup, so you can at least
see it going in.
One shot go in, and then that's all some skillful players need.
So that's kind of like, and I wanted to ask you the same thing from even a quarterback perspective. Is that kind of like the same thing? It's like, all right, I'm going to just dump the ball off just so I can complete.
Completion.
Okay.
I just need to see a completion. If I can see a completion, it could be a check down, it could be a swing route. It could be anything, a forward lateral, where you can say, okay, I got some shit going to you. Because now I done had situations where the first play of the game, we get a first down. Okay, cool, we going. Then it'd be like, we're in our third drive and we ain't got a first down yet. Yeah. And you're like, golly, man, it's one of them damn games. But you just still have to find ways to get out of the slump, get out of the ditch. And the ones who find ways to get out of it, you just got to go to your fail safes.
I have a question. It just came to my mind because this is something I think about. Confidence. You're talking about confidence. Have you noticed that, like, players who tend to, and if you want to put me on have you ever noticed that players that tend to grow up on teams where they don't have any other great players tend to develop a better confidence because they're the star of their team? Like, me and you could be the same skill level, but you're on a team with all hoopers. And
everybody's good on my team, and then I'm on a team with just people that's like, oh, they're not that good. So I look like I shine more in the games. The ball always gonna come to me at the end of the game.
They know that they have to go through you
to win,
to score. Yeah, that definitely helps. But you got to understand too, the higher you go in your skill set, like you go from high school to go to Division I or to go to college, from college to the next level to that. You may not still stay the same type of player.
Yeah.
Because there's defensive specialists in the NBA that were fucking scorers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In high school. So it's just all about adapting and evolving. And like, even when I see a guy like Klay Thompson, Klay Thompson really wasn't shooting like that in college. He grew into that skill.
Role,
and now his role ended up being that. So yeah, I mean, when you know that the it's like playing just a quick pickup game.
Yeah.
When you have the graces that every single time somebody pass the ball, they looking to you to bring the ball up court. It gives you a comfort that they gonna go through me.
Yeah.
Now, if you're that person that ain't nobody like you wide open, hey yo, I'm open.
Nah.
Yeah. Like set a pick, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get the rebound.
Set me up.
Yeah.
Get an assist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that gives you that measure of comfortability knowing that, yo, it's just a matter of time.
But what about, and just to jump on this real quick. So have you seen, obviously in a professional realm, a guy has been that guy their whole life, and then they get there. Like, do you see temper tantrums? Do you see people like, why they not giving me the ball? It's like, bro, you're not the only one here. Even in college, they might have rose to the occasion. But have you seen that with like teammates or opponents?
Oh, it's a definite ego shift. And it really, especially in the NFL where you got receivers that think that they're supposed to have more targets than they're getting.
Yeah.
And just because you're a free agent don't mean that you can't be a go-to receiver. Mm-hmm. Just because you're drafted late, or even if you're drafted early, you just think like, oh, okay, they about to start feeding me. It just depends on the rhythm and flow of a game. Mm-hmm. And that ego can get in the way and subside really the whole team's vision, because it is frustrating. It is, humbling sometimes when you be like, bro, they're not fucking with me, bro. Like, I'm wide open.
Yeah.
Or I'm open enough to be thrown the ball.
Correct.
And that read doesn't get the quarterback to throw it to you. And you can get frustrated. You can get down on yourself. And you can lose confidence in the whole play calling structure.
Yeah.
But yet, I've seen this happen way too many times where people bitch about, man, I ain't getting like they got to go through me, and then they do this, and then when you finally do get your opportunity, you don't come through.
Ready. Yeah.
So it's better to be ready for an opportunity that you don't have, rather than having an opportunity that you're not prepared for.
I got you.
So needless to say, the moral of the story is, bro, just stay engaged mentally, because sometimes, your shot is going in effortless. And then there's some times where the shot, man, you can't buy a bucket.
Yeah.
But you still have to be able to